Hey there, my beautiful soul family. I have another message for you. So, for those of you who are unaware, I am Chelsea Curtis. I am a reality architect, an interdimensional channel, a psychic medium, and a galactic ambassador. And I channel messages from my spirit guides, my spirit family, and deliver them to you, the collective. Today's message is kind of building off of what we talked about yesterday. This is kind of what we're gearing up for, what the month of July is meant to be for, as we move through the beginning integration stages of not only the energy that we received during the summer solstice, but also a lot of that light energy that we received on the Sirius portal on July the 7th, which also marked the day that Uranus begins its transit through Gemini until, I believe, 2033. So let's go ahead and dive into this. We know that this energy work has everyone feeling raw. That was the very first thing that they said. My guides really like to acknowledge where everyone is at, to say, we love you guys, we understand, we know how you're feeling, we know that what you're moving through right now, the stage of integration that you're experiencing, is not the easiest step. As we discussed yesterday, a lot of people have been in massive, massive cycles of releasing over the past couple of months. It's not just been since the solstice. Some people went through a lot of that releasing to prepare them for whatever they were going to receive on the solstice. Some of you, that solstice kicked off a period of massive release. But one thing that I know for sure is that everyone who has the intention of wanting to shift into a higher vibrational frequency, wanting to better themselves, heal, is going through a monumental period of release. For some people, it's as big as losing family members, losing loved ones. For some people, it's losing pets. For some people, it's losing relationships and situations that are no longer in alignment. For those that were not forcibly pushed out of those experiences, those spaces, you are now being pushed into a period of feeling how uncomfortable those spaces that are no longer in alignment are. Again, it could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be some type of situation that you find yourself in frequently, a cycle that you have continued within a relationship. It could even be a responsibility that you have felt you needed to uphold for yourself that is no longer in alignment with where you are moving, with where you are, with the direction that you're going in, okay? This is coming up because your vibrational frequency shifted during both of these portals that we experienced back to back. You are now at a much higher vibrational frequency. And when you have something that vibrates at a lower frequency next to something that vibrates at a higher frequency, it creates dissonance between the two objects, between the two individuals. This creates a lot of very uncomfortable feelings, okay? When people sense spirits, it's because there is dissonance between the vibrational frequency of the spirit and the vibrational frequency of the alive individual. When glass shatters because of a high vibrational pitch, it is because there is dissonance between the physical object of the glass and the high vibrational pitch that it is being exposed to. And what happens to the glass? It shatters. Why? Because it was not released from the situation. So it's not just that you need to be released, it's that they need to be released as well, even if they don't see it that way. Even if your job doesn't see it that way, even if this person doesn't see it that way, okay? Okay, so let's talk about the energy of July, because this is what my guides wanted to talk about. A layer is being peeled back. That's what all of this recent releasing has been. That's why everyone is feeling so raw, because it's essentially like an onion. Immediately I go to Shrek. It's like an onion. All of those tougher outer layers are being peeled back. And now what's left, what's exposed, is that very tender, fresh onion layer. Okay. And if you have ever dealt with onions, it can be marred or marked very easily. July is a slowdown month. Okay. This is what they have imparted to me. It is a time for us to be introspective. It is a time for us to address what is coming up to be released. It is a time for us to self-care after everything that we've experienced over the past couple of months. Give yourself permission to slow down and play. Give yourself permission to relax and do something that is just for you. Okay. This is not one of those moments where you need to be like, okay, what can I do to better myself spiritually? What can I do to hustle to make money today? This is a moment for you to be introspective, for you to sit in quiet, for you to focus on relaxation, for you to take care of yourself, because it's what we need right now. During this time frame, as you're adjusting to your new vibrational frequency, know that work is being done on you in the background. Okay, so it's not just that we are slowing down and focusing internally. It's that there is a lot that is being done in the background. They showed me as we are slowing down, part of the reason that we need to slow down, that we need to be introspective, that we need to self-care is because we are receiving a lot of very high vibrational energies right now, which are helping us, one, to adjust to this new frequency, two, to prepare us for the next step. Okay. That which is no longer resonant within your new frequency will make itself known. That's another big, we've talked about this. I just talked about it. I just released a video about it. A lot of that uncomfortableness is going to be coming up. A lot of people just feeling that they no longer belong in the spaces that they are in, some of the spaces that they are in. And it's time for you to remove yourself from those situations. Listen to your intuition as you move through this. Okay. There may be things that your guides are calling you to do, connections that need to be made, action steps that need to be taken, but just listen to your intuition. If your intuition is not telling you that you need to do it, then just rest and relax, focus on meditation, focus on turning inward, being very internal about your energy and your space and yourself. This is a month for aligning with the new. This was a really, really big theme. The energy work that's being done on us is being done to prepare us for the next step in our journey, to align us with this new, very authentic path that many of us are embarking upon after both of these really major portals. Before both of these portals took place, there were a bunch of videos coming out on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and all of the social medias with these witches who were playing that song from Mary Poppins. And it was really crazy because this song had come in for me in a channeled message. And it was the winds in the east, a storm brewing in, blowing in. Like something is brewing, about to begin. It's the one that Bert sings at the very beginning, right before Mary Poppins comes in. And those of you who have been here, I channeled that. And then all of these witches start listening to that same song. That was the shift. There was a huge vibrational frequency shift that we experienced with both of those portals. Now, many people, the vast majority of our population is being awoken to their true purpose, the path that they are meant to be taking, the work that they are meant to be doing in this lifetime. So all of us are going to be experiencing massive changes. July is our preparation month for that. Many of us are going to begin taking action steps in August and September and October, and July is the moment when we are really being aligned with that work after having stepped through that portal, receiving the energy that we needed to receive, releasing what needed to be released so that we could begin that work. So just allow yourself to receive. We receive best when we are quiet, when we are cared for. Okay? So just focus on you. Focus on you and yours. Okay? I love you guys so much. As always, you are so incredibly beautiful. You are pure fucking magic. You are deeply and irrevocably loved, and you are never alone. Mwah.